اهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم اصدقائي على قناه اي تو جي، وياكم ابو رويز، وخلونا نكمل هاجورتس ليجاسي. احنا اتصور عندنا مجموعه من المشن هنا، ما دام سودا يعني عندنا اثنين، واحده عندنا هنا راح نروحها، وعندنا واحده لو طلعت لنا هنا، فخلينا نروح نشوف هاي شنو والله. وينها هي؟ قلنا هي alright. نشوف شي ذيك غير تحكي ما اتذكر شايفها بالافلام، ولا انا شايف فيلم واحد وما مكمله حتى كله. يلا يبتي كافي.
Still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might in fact have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
نعم والله she should be proud of you. wanted. يلا نختار.
What you've done. I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
اي والله ولا انا اريد امشي وياك.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the...
راح يعتبروني مشبوه.
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend
It was
to
a beautiful day وأبوها
and so my
ميت
father and I were
وتتشرح.
galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it.
يعني
He
أكيد.
could become the most majestic giraffe.
أبوها جراف وهاي غزالة.
We were on our way home when we
فأكل
saw a
أسد.
group of bandits who had come from our village.
سواه
One
شاورما.
of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day.
أهم شيء أمك ما تحكي هواي مثلك يعني.
She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary.
كان يتحول زراف. لو كان صاير أسد إيه.
My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
اي والله يلا.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
الله يخليك. أمك بالجنة أبوك بالنار. أوكي آية خلصناها. بس هي تطلع لنا لأنه أكيد راح تطلع لنا ميشن بعد، لأنه بعدنا ما خلصانين منها. والميشن لها علاقة بالأش وايندرز. بس نروح نشوف الميشن مال هذا التعبان أو هاي التعبانة. Speak with Hufflepuff. أوه أكو هنا شنو هاي الإشارة جديدة؟ شنو هاي الإشارة؟ هاي الإشارة شنو؟ وينها؟ شو اختفت؟
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Grubbing at the
هذا
face.
فاتح.
I'll just die.
هذه شو طلعت لي إشارة جديدة صراحة.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells
Headache.
aren't part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that
مو
happen.
headache.
So I asked my
هاي
friend Adelaide to help me
الإنجليزية
put them on.
البريطانية
We've
هيجي.
always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline, Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that
اتصور
important?
مسويها هاي المشن مال بيلز. اذا تتذكرون بالحلقات الماضيه ما اعرف بالضبط يا حلقه اكو جرسين لازم نعلقهم فوق. انا اصلا معلقهم مخلص، بس الظاهر واحد لازم ما يسويها الا لما يجي يحكي وياها، او يسويها وبعدين يجي يحكي من وياها بنفس الشيء. بس هاي المشن انا مسويها.
Even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
اتصور اني مسويها المشن.
I imagine
All of
the
that
bells are
ends
just
bell.
inside in the bell tower.
احكي وياها. خلينا نشوف.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
شوف.
Oh, you're a credit to
Back
the
up.
school. I can't wait
لان انا
to-
مسويها دا اتذكر
Can't wait
اثنين
for the
جراسة
headmaster to hear
حاطهم.
them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
المهم خلصناها على الأقل حتى ما نحتاج. زين هذا أريد أشوف وينه. هذا ليش ما دا يبين وليش ما دا أقدر أأشر عليه يعني. أكو هذا وينه؟ هنا بالضبط لازم يكون هنا. ما دا أعرف وينه. لما دا أصعد دا أشوفه. راح يكون فوق. وين هذا يعني؟ مشكلة المشكلة ما دا اقدر اشر عليه حتى. يمكن اللوحة واحد. مو مشكلة. كويست. لا قبل ما نسوي هاي نروح الماب. ماكو هوغسميد ماب. اذا نروح الهوغسميد ماب نسوي هاي المشي. اعتقد راح نتطور نصير شوية اسرع.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
هاي نبيع لك اياها. اوكي هاي ب4000 مو اشكال.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
طورنا البروم.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I think. They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
هنشوف وينها. هي اصلا هنا لو بغير مكان.
Test out my new upgrade on the way.
اوه 5000. هاي وين صايرة؟ هوغورتس ماب. وورد ماب. حيل هاي مو مكتشف فيها، لذلك ما راح نسويها. كويست. نروح على هاي، يمكن راح يفتح لنا الطريق. اول شيء لازم نخلصه. هوغورتس ماب. يا هو اقرب مكان لهذا. شوف بالخريطة ما تبين وين. تعال هنا. هذا اكيد مكان جوه. نروح نسوي هاي المشن. بروفسور نايمة. مو هذا. هذا يصير ابديت جديد. يمكن هو صارت ابديت مرت له، فتطلع لي هاي الشغلات بالخريطة. يمكن بس طلاب يحجون، مو فد شي مهم، لذلك ما يبينون بالخريطة. اوكي لازم يكون هاي عجبة. فاتحي هذا انلوك. خلينا نسويها ما دام احنا هنا، لان هذا ناسيه اصلا. بلع. اوكي وين طلعنا هذا؟ طلعنا بغير مكان. ايش قد قديم هذا. احنا وين؟ اكو بس واحد لاخ هنا والترول. افتح الشيست. خليه اللي يبتلعنا هذا. اكو واحد الاخر هناك راح نروح نشوفه. طريقك مسدود يا ولدي. طيب ما دام طريقنا مسدود من ياوجي خلينا نجرب هذا. ايوه حلو 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 حلو. هاي خلصنا. اتصور ماكو شي بعد. هسه كلها رجعها. هذا آخر شيء. اوكي دوكي خلي نحكي ويا هذوكي ويا هذا البروفسور اللي بعده منتظر هنا.
Welcome back.
هالمرة ويا هاي نحكي. نشوف شو تريد نعيمة.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
نيامة
Repositories like the broken
نعيمة.
container I found at Rookwood Castle.
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
إذا نروح البروفسور فيج. طلعت لنا ميشن جديدة وذولاك ما دا يدزون أي شيء. شنو هاي؟ والله ما دا افتهمهم هذولا. دائما اماكنهم غريبة دا يطلعون. هذولا قبل ما كانوا موجودين. هي بس ميشن واحدة عندنا. اوكي كويست هي بس هاي وهاي. اوكي ماب. هاي اقرب شيء حتى لا نضيع وقت.
She did say that.
I thought she did.
زين هنا اكو شيء. شنو هذا؟
Revelio.
شنو هذا؟ يعني بغير طابق؟ زين هنا مثلا وين هذا؟ هسه صارت ابديت وقام دا تطلع هاي الاشاره، فما اعرف شنو دا يقصدون بيها.
Revelio.
كانهم بالحيطان اصلا يعني.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
مريم هي زوجته هذا، ولودغوك اللي هو هذا الجوبلن اللي دا يساعدنا.
Despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
راح يتحول ويصير مثله. مثل المدير. ليش ما هو يشربها أحسن؟
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
لازم نلقي الألف هسه. حلو واحد يصير المدير.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
What could the head
هسه قاموا دا يطلعون هذول. شو تريد؟
Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
اوكي هسه فهمت هذول ليش دا يطلعون.
For my diary.
هاي على مود هاي الميشن قاموا دا يطلعون ذولاك الكلمات. او البالونز يسموه.
Do better.
Professor Black.
Ah.
How are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word?
شو تريدين؟
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Do me advice, please do.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
كلها على مود نجيب الباسورد. شو هاي اختفت.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off today.
كلهم دا يشكون بيه لأن دا يحكي بطريقة غريبة.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
ذولا كده يتعاركون طبعا.
I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
And I don't miss him.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
هاي آخر وحدة تصور.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor.
I shall never understand that. لا تفهمي.
Professor Fig some breathing room.
هسه خليني أحكي ويا
any house elf.
Scroop!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
I've changed my mind.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength. It's to do with my family line. It's to do with my purity of blood.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's to do with my purity. It's to do with my strength.
Certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
طلعت آخر وحدة.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master.
ولا وحدة.
Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
سوى لي إشارة مال مدرسته. قام يتريع هواية، يعني معناته راح يرجع. مثل سندريلا ما باقي له وقت كثير.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
خلصنا هاي المشي. وين والله كويست ما طلعت لنا بعد. هسه طلعت. أكيد بالطابق الثاني. سنفتح المكان بالباسورد مالتنا. اوكي عرفت المكان. كلهم دا يقدموا لها حية. يا هنا. وبالتاور فوق. اوه اوكي.
Aloha Mora.
خلي الفتحة هذا. أشوف شكو هنا. فلوس. وهلقت بعد نحتاجها. صندوق. أهم ملابس باعتبار هي فلوس بالأصل، لأن كلها تنباع. نيسوب شوب. هذا نجمع شغلات منها. اوه زين جينا هنا. اكو بعد مفتاح الاخ. اوكي المهم خلصنا من هذا المكان. وين المفتاح الاخ؟ هذا حلو. هذا رقم 3 كان. يس حلو. هذا شنو هنا؟ والله عبالي ما مراكم بس طلع ماكو شي. ملابس رسائل ماكو. نو نو نو. بس هذا الصندوق ليجندري. نايس خلاص.
ريفيليو.
اوه هاي شو ما بينت. حلو. اوكي اطلع لي فوق هسه. هذول البابين فتحناهم همينة. واكو صندوقين هنا يعني معناته هذا مفتوح. اوكي ذاك هو. خلينا نشوف هذا شنو.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
خلينا نطيل الباسورد.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. اها ايوه.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
حلو. دخلنا.
Revelio.
هاي هنا محطوطة. اوكي. اكو هناك صناديق همينة، بس يمكن بالجهة الثانية نشوف بعدين.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
ماكو شيء هنا. شنو هالتصميم الذكي اللي مسويها؟ هذا ليفل 1. هذا مغذى. لازم نفتش المكان زين قبل ما ندخل. يلا يا حبيبي. لازم واحد يمشيها بطيء حتى يقدر يفتح. على كل مو اشكال. على اساس ليفل 3 مثلا. قد منظر حلو هذا. نشوف ايش عنده هذا البروفسور. شنو هذا؟ The key of administrate. اوكي انا اخذت كي صراحة. ما اتصور كنا نحتاجه. زين احنا جينا هنا صعدنا فوق.
Revelio.
اكو غير شيء؟ اكو غير شيء؟ No. No 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 no. هسه نصعد هنا.
That must be the pedestal.
خلينا نشوف جير. خلينا نغيره. هذا تعبنا من عنده. اوكي وكلهم نفس الشيء يعني ماكو فد شيء سبيشال واحد يحصله من عنده. هذول كلهم هاي ليفل اعلى ما دام مقفله. نايس. يوز حياتها الارواح الشريره ادخلتني في الكتاب في القصه، بس راح يعيش احداث القصه.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
A cloak. اوكي شلون تصميم حلو والله.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. اوكي. يجب أن نختله وإلا سيقتلوننا هؤلاء الأشرار.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
هذول باقين بالكتاب. اوكي. السؤال هو مو من هذا مسدود.
This is my chance. Come and leave. I need to time this just right.
ذاك بعد دا يباوع دا يراقب وهذولا هم والله ما عبالي راح يباوع. اوكي لازم نشوف وين دا يريد هذه. هسه دا يباوع هناك. قلت له خم روح. هسه نمشي والله إلا شوية إلا شوية.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
مستر ديث هذا.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
صعد على السريع. إذن الطريق من هنا. نو والله ما يقدر.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
لازم أشوف كيف.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
يلا باوع باوع هناك. انت هم اي
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Okay.
That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
هذا ما أقدر أخذه. إذا نصعد لي فوق. هذا نقدر نو هذول شلون راح نعبرهم خاطر الله. وهذا ديت ماشي.
Now's my chance.
هيجي هيجي
That's the way forward.
اف شنو هالمشين؟ هيات الكلوك.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
شنو انفيزبل؟ مو انت كنت انفيزبل طول الوقت، بس الانفيزبل مالتك ما كانت هالقد. فنشوف انا نفس الشيء، ما دا اشوف هالاختلاف الكبير. اوكي هو من هنا راح يكون طريقنا. هسه احتمال احنا انفيزبل يعني جدا اتصور.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
ايوه ايوه حتى ذاك الجحش ما راح يشوفنا. هو هذا اهم شيء.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
ما تقدرين تسوين اياها اسهل يعني؟
But have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
هسه يكون عندنا واند لين ما كان عندنا. بس راح تصير عركة.
I've never felt such power.
شوفوا ايش حاطينه. اوكي.
Defender. Bombarda.
بومباردو. طبعا حطوني شغلات ما استخدمهم. ها بقى ايش دد بقى هناك. هالمرة عركة. زين. بس كلش قوي إذا تمشي هاي الواند. اوكي شباب، هاي راح نكملها ان شاء الله بالحلقة القادمة لانه وصلنا تقريبا ساعة. لا تنسون الدعم واللايك والسبسكرايب. تحياتي للجميع ومع السلامة.